Harry and I are on the Durham Trail. It's part of the Trans-Canada Trail. Our trailhead, or kilometer 0 today, is in Pickering, Ontario. Going west from here, the trail connects to the Pan Am Trail in downtown Toronto. Immediately south of us is Lake Ontario, one of North America's 5 Great Lakes. On the map, the red arrow points to Pickering on the shore of Lake Ontario. Today we're following the trail east along the shore, then we turn north where the trail goes through farmlands and forests where fall colors are at their peak. Our trip began with a little setback. My bike tire was flat. Harry dealt with the tire, and I began the trail on foot with a plan to meet Harry at Port's restaurant 7 kilometers away. My walk was along the shore. This trail is part of the 730-kilometer Lake Ontario Waterfront Trail. It extends from Niagara-on-the-Lake to the Ontario-Quebec border. Here the waterfront trail meanders through Petticoat Creek Conservation Park. The bridge over Petticoat Creek offers incredible views of Lake Ontario and the conservation area. We chose the restaurant because it was about the right distance to give Harry a chance to deal with the tire, and because it was on the waterfront, a potentially nice place to wait for each other if one of us were delayed. Ports turned out to be a great place to reset today's bike trip. Harry met me with the bike tire fixed, and our table had a great view of Frenchman's Bay. Now on my bike, I'm hoping to make up a little time. On the map, Port's restaurant was our 7-kilometer mark, but the Durham Trail is 94 kilometers, and we hope to reach the end in 2 days. Back home, we have an elderly cat with special needs we need to get back to. The trail passes through Nautical Village, Millennial Square, and onto Beachfront Park. My bike needs to be walked on the sand, as the tires aren't the fat tire type. From the beach, we could see the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station, an 8-reactor facility. The generating station was in the process of decommissioning, but the body that manages Ontario's energy grid has predicted more demand for electricity that the province is not prepared for. They are saying demand for electricity from electric vehicles and electrifying public transportation is expected to rise very quickly. The last of our waterfront section today took us through Simcoe Park, onto the bridges going over Duffin's Creek, and into the town of Ajax. At Rotary Park in Ajax, the restrooms were open at this pavilion. Most restrooms are closed along the trail at this time of year. From the pavilion, the trail splits. We turn north following the Durham Trail and the Canadian Trail, but if you went east, the shore trail continues along Lake Ontario as the Ajax Waterfront Trail. We stopped filming for the day here. The trail changed direction, and the low sun was directly in our eyes and in the camera lens. We cycled quickly to our overnight location to avoid road cycling in the dark. The next day, we woke up with the sun and hit the trail, now mostly through the forest. There were some rough patches in places unless you have a mountain bike or fat tire style of bike. We walked some sections when cycling seemed a bit dodgy. The landscape has changed again. We are now riding through rural areas with a flatter terrain. There are also swamplands and forests.